Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. The Lions have it at the 29. Toss to the outside. That's a gain of only a yard. Setting now the defensive lineup. You must begin with this unit's leader. That's linebacker Sean Lee.
Yeah, Sean Lee must stay healthy for this Dallas Cowboys defense. If he does, of course, it's going to help him greatly. But he's fast.
Ball is out. And he's brought to the ground. And there's not a bad seat in the house here at Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The Lions believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Bell is tackled down. The Lions go for it on 4th and short and convert. How about that call?
Yeah, I like the decision. 4th and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that 4th down attempt.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They're going to run it on the toss.
The Lions, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Toss play. Power surge. Touchdown. They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second and 7 on the way. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Turpin with the grab. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
The Lions lined up in the nickel. First down at the 37. Beasley has the grab. Beasley's tackled down at the 45.
The Cowboys coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Romo's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Midway second quarter. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
On the way, third down. The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. They'll go ground. Keeps chugging along. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Turbin's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. Double tight end formation. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Lions offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. The Lions take it from the 28. Over to Pettigrew. And pick up about 4. That's his 4th catch of the day. 3rd and 7 coming up. The Lions from the 32. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Gains 13. The Cowboys' last possession ended painfully with a pick. And I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that. Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Turbin in the backfield. Single back set. And now Romo's going to take off. Running room. Gets about 9 on the play. Third and 1 coming up. Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. The Cowboys snap it at the 36. Flag is out. There's the call we don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Tate's got it at the 17. And that gains 1.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Lions weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cowboys official. Tony Romo's injury won't stop him from getting back on the field, guys. In fact, they're saying he should return any play now. Back up to you.
Johnson's got it on a pass. Had some heat on it. On his way. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now and where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cowboys stalled on their last drive, forced a punt, so now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Romo's alone in the backfield. Romo's back in shotgun formation. Romo's pass will be incomplete this time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
2nd and 10. Robert Turbin with the catch. Taken down at the 21. And now they're in the hurry-up. 3rd down and 11. Ball's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. The Cowboys not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Looking long. Dez Bryant is there.
If you're defensive back in the NFL now, you got to be alert for the deep passes down the field, because not only do you got to play it well, you got to make sure you don't have pass interference.
What a place to start for the offense. The Cowboys defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 1st down at the 21. Johnson's got it. A pass that had some heat. The Lions signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. From inside the red zone. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Outside. Runs it in for the touchdown. And this game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this when you're really getting manhandled. You got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Cowboys back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
That'll bring us to the end of the 1st half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the 2nd half. The 2nd half of this lopsided affair is underway. And they bring him down at the 44.